To make this tool you need some cardboard, like I have geyser cardboard and a TV cardboard, and you need glue and you need cutter and you need ropes. So let's start. First I have drawn a line on the basis of height what I need for this tool. So I've drawn it with the scale like fully straight line, and now I'm going to cut it with the cutter. You can see, and after pausing the video I have cut it. So it's like this. The bigger part is the height of the stool which I need. Okay, I will use the smaller part later on, but for now I will need thermocol which was in the TV box, and it is the tallest part of the thermocol which can be used as the height of the stool. So I have cut it, and I have scrubbed it a little with the rag mark or sandpaper you say, just so that I can join it with the glue. I mean, if the surface is smooth and straight, it can be joined with the glue. But it has lubrication in it of the glue, so I am going to wrap it with the tape so that it will not displace. But still, it is thermocol. It is not strong as it should be to have a person on it. So I am going to wrap around a cardboard piece to make it a little bit more stronger. So I have bent the cardboard according to the block so that it can be bent easily with one hand, of course. So now I am going to apply the glue on it and stick the block on it like this. After sticking the block with the cardboard, it looks like this. And now again I am going to wrap it with the tape so that it will not displace again, but still it has some holes. So I'm going to fill it with thermocol shreds. I've done it so easily. Now I'm going to cover it with the other cardboard on the top and the bottom, and it will also make some height for this block like this. And I need I need 8 pieces. So here we get 8 pieces, 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. It doesn't matter which one you place where. So the same procedure, apply the glue and put it on the top. So now put the all remaining pieces on the top, and it should be looking like this. This is the problem, it has gap in it. So I'm going to stick it with the tape again. Put the tape on the all sides so that it will not displace because of the glue. So it should be looking like this, a little bit stretched. And I'm going to put other pieces on the bottom of it, and the same tape thing. It should be looking like this from the both sides. So now the rolling time. The smaller piece of the big cardboard, I'm going to roll the block in the small piece like this. So it is hard to bend the cardboard the way you want if you haven't already bent it. So let it leave. So you know how I'm going to roll it. So after the rolling part, it looks like this, and I've already rolled it in the bigger part also. So open it. Now I've got a problem. The bigger part is too much bigger. So I'm going to cut the waste part, this bending part, and I don't think I can use it anywhere. So it is just waste. Now we got 3 parts: the outer part, the middle part, and the core. And the height of the core is less to the middle part. So first of all I'm going to make it equal to the middle part, then I'm going to make it equal to the bigger part. So it is going to be like this. I'm using the remaining thermocol part and cutting the pieces and adding it on the top of the block and the bottom of the block just to make it equal to the height of the middle part. And I think I will do the same for the bigger part. So I have stick it with the glue and then with the tape, and it is now equal to the middle part. That's great. Now take it out. Now the rolling time again. This time I'm going to stick it with the cardboard. I'm going to add the glue and then roll it so that it will be stronger. So the glue thing here and the rolling thing goes till the end. So I'm almost at the end, and I'm going to finish it by doing the finishing move like this. And now I have completed this. The thing is, now I'm going to wrap it with the wool, and I'm not going to hold it for the weekend. The wool will do the trick, and it will hold the block and help it to stick. The cardboard, it should not open. So I have wrapped it with the wool so many times it will not open, and I'm going to leave it for some days, for the weekend, just to stick it. Or I should put it in the sunlight. Yeah, that's a great idea. So after this I'm going to do the same thing with the bigger part. I'm going to cover the top and the bottom of this block the same way I did before. So these are two pieces, which is one at the bottom and one at the top, and I need two more pieces. Sorry for that, I wrote that wrong. At this point I'm going to follow the same procedure which we did in the beginning. Remember that, sticking the pieces at the top and the bottom and sticking the remaining pieces. So I'm going to fast forward this clip. Now I have done it on the top and the bottom, all the pieces. Now the turn comes for the geyser box. The rolling thing again. But this time I'm going to use a little glue. I will use less glue. I will not do the same as I did in the beginning of the video. I use a lot of glue and the box of the glue is almost empty. So for this time I'm going to apply the glue in the beginning and at the end of the cardboard. I'm not going to waste any glue this time. Now it's time to roll the block. But as you can see, the wool is making it difficult. That's okay, I'm stubborn. I will do it. So now I have done it with the first cardboard. Now you have to do it with the second cardboard of the geyser, which is falling back. Now it has done with the both cardboard. Now I'm going to wrap it with the rope. Oh shit, I'm sorry for that. I forgot to make the video of the time when I was rolling it. I was wrapping it with the rope, but that's okay. Now I have to fill this gap. And how I'm going to do it? I'm going to do it with the thermocol, the remaining thermocol. Just fit the thermocol as we did in the beginning. The with the block. So just fill it with the thermocol, and you have to make it like this. So you see, this is the bottom and this is the top of the block. I've filled the thermocol very neatly. I love this. But now I have to cover it with the cardboard. So this is the bottom and this is the top. Very nice. Now what we have to do is roll this big cardboard around this big block, and the height is perfectly equal. Now we just have to roll it with the glue, and the same thing, I'm applying the glue in the beginning and at the end. Or this is the big cardboard, I should apply it in the middle also. See, I was telling you that I only have a little glue left. Now the time for the block's entry. Now you just have to roll the cardboard around the block. Simple as that. But it is the most important part. You should not allow any gaps in between the layer of the cardboard. I mean the cardboard layer after rolling it. You should not have any gap in it. And I applied the glue in the beginning, and I'm applying the glue in the middle, but like strips on some gap, so that it will hold the cardboard like this. You can see some strips after this. See, I make one more strip of the glue, and at the end. Now the stool is almost complete. You just have to roll it, wrap it with the rope so that it will not open. I mean, if you use the wool, it will definitely break through the wool. So I'm using this rope, and I'm gonna leave it for 2-3 days. Now the stool is almost ready. You can dance on it, you can sit on it. I mean, obviously you will sit, but if you can dance, you can. So, but in this is not the end. I'm going to make it more decorative. Or obviously, I'm not going to put it like this in my home. So stay tuned for the second part. Thank you.